The Architecture of Ambition, the story of starting scared. In a quiet corner of a bustling city lived a man named Leo. To the outside world, Leo was just another face in the crowd, working a job that paid the bills but starved his soul. He lived in a small apartment filled with half-finished sketches and notebooks full of ideas. For 5 long years, Leo was a prisoner, not of walls but of a single word: someday. Leo was a perfectionist. He told himself that he was preparing. He bought the books, he watched the seminars, and he waited for that magical moment when the stars would align, the fear would vanish, and success would be guaranteed. He looked at icons like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs and thought they possessed a secret DNA of courage that he simply didn't have. He believed success was a club, and he didn't have the invitation. But one cold Tuesday night, reality hit him. He looked at his reflection and realized that someday is a lie we tell ourselves so we can feel better about being afraid of today. He realized that the gap between the life he had and the life he wanted was called execution. The next morning, Leo didn't wake up feeling brave. In fact, he felt more terrified than ever. But he decided to follow a new rule. If it's important enough, you do it anyway, even if the probable outcome is failure. He stopped chasing luck and started building a fortress of skills. While his friends were at bars, Leo was in his room, hunched over his laptop, mastering the art of high-stakes problem-solving. He didn't just study, he did. He built a software prototype. It was full of bugs. It crashed 10 times an hour. His peers mocked him. "Why waste your time on something that doesn't work?" they asked. Leo's response was simple. "If things are not failing, I am not innovating enough." He began to see failure not as a signal to stop, but as data. Each crash taught him what didn't work, bringing him one step closer to what would. He realized that the world doesn't pay you for what you know. It pays you for the value you can execute. Money, he discovered, was like a shadow. If you chase it, it runs. But if you walk toward excellence and skill, it follows you. The most painful part of his journey wasn't the hard work. It was the messy middle. This is the phase where you've started but you haven't succeeded yet. It's where most people quit because they are embarrassed. Leo's website was ugly. His marketing was awkward. His first 5 clients said no. But Leo kept showing up. He leaned into the embarrassment. He understood that being cringe is the toll you must pay to become legendary. Months turned into a year. The messy started to become polished. The scared started to become confident. Not because the fear went away, but because he had built a history of keeping promises to himself. His execution became a machine. One day, a major tech firm noticed his ugly but highly functional software. They didn't care that he started in a messy apartment. They cared that he had solved a problem they couldn't. They didn't pay him for his luck. They paid him for the thousands of hours of failure he had endured to find the one solution that worked. Today, when people see Leo, they see the finished product. They see the polished suit, the successful company, and the calm eyes. They call him a natural leader, but Leo knows the truth. He knows that his success wasn't built on confidence. It was built on the willingness to be a fool, to be messy, and to be terrified, and to do it anyway. The message he leaves for anyone listening is this: do not wait for the fear to leave you. It never will. The fear is the sign that you are doing something that matters. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. The plan will change. The market will shift. Your only constant is your ability to execute. Start messy. Start scared. But for the sake of your future self, just start.